welcome to the Mr. Math Experience. Today I'm presenting how to transform a fraction to percentage. Okay, before we start, we need to solve this quick questions, or we can say that at the end we're going to solve these questions. What do we understand as a fraction? What are the elements of a fraction? What is the meaning of the elements of a fraction? And how to transform a fraction into a percentage. Okay, what do I understand as a fraction? It's a number that represent parts. Okay, like if we have a total of units or a total of 1 unit, this fraction will represent parts when the unit is not complete or when some of the units are not complete. Okay, about the elements of a fraction. On the elements of the fraction, we have the following. Okay, we have, let's write a fraction in here. For example, what if we have 4/5? Okay, 4/5. As far as the elements, we call the element on top, we call it a numerator, and the element below, we call denominator. Okay, what is the meaning of now of each one, the numerator and the denominator? The denominator will show me how many pieces my unit will be divided in. Okay, if I have 5 in the denominator, that means that my unit will be divided in 5 pieces. And the numerator represent how many of these 5 pieces I'm taking. Okay, I'm going to present an example here. Okay, let's talk about this one. Okay, this first rectangle here on top will be a unit. This is what we call 1 unit. Okay, we have not divided on any pieces. Now, we'll look here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. That means that the denominator of this unit will be 8. How many do we want to take? Let's suppose we take 2. Okay, so this fraction will be 2/8 because we took a unit, we divided on 8 pieces, and we took 2 of this. Let's do another example. Okay, let's practice this one. What if I have this same fraction, okay, the same unit is divided in 8 pieces, but now we're going to take 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember, denominator is below, so still divided on 8 pieces, right? And we're taking 5. Okay, this represents 5/8. Okay, now let's go to a classic example. This is about the classic example of the pizza. Okay, this pizza is the circle, is the unit, and let's see how many pieces do we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 pieces, or we call 8 slices. So it will be, the denominator will be 8, correct? Do a better 8. Okay, if we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces, we have 7/8. Now the question is, how do we transform this 7/8 to uh, a percentage? And this is the next part. Okay, this one here is the one in yellow is remaining. If we had 7/8 that we take, how many pieces are remaining? 1, right? So we have 1/8 that is remaining. How do we transform these fractions into percentages? Very simple. We just multiply times 100. That's all what we need to do. 100 as a number, we assume that we have a 1 on the denominator because that will not change. And we can start simplifying and doing our math in here. Since this 100 ends with 2 zeros, we know it's divisible by 4. Okay, so we'll take the fourth, which is 25. The fourth of 8 is 2. We have a multiplication, 7 times 25 divided by 2. Here, again, the fourth will be 25, and the fourth will be 2. So here we have 1 times 25 is 25, and 2 times 1 is 2. Immediately, this is the easiest one. This is 12.5%. That is the percentage of this part, 12.5%. Okay, um, we will need to solve this part of the 7 times 25 and then divided by 2. That will be 87.5%. If we add both, of course, this will becomes the 100% because that represents the entire pizza, the entire unit. All right, thank you for watching. This is how you transform your fractions into percentages. Let's go back to our questions. Yes, we understand a fraction represent portions, the elements, numerator, denominator. What is the meaning? Denominator represents the units, the parts that were divided in our unit. The numerator, how many parts were taken, and how to transform into a percentage, we just multiply the fraction times 100. Thank you for watching. Remember, visit gomrmath.com. Send your questions. We will be glad to help you. Thank you very much.